live?
We should be live now.
Are you really wearing that blue jumper in a live stream? Are we live? Okay.
Yes, we're live.
All right.
How is everyone? Who's watching? I'm waiting. What's taking so long? Oh yeah, we're interested as well.
What?
How is everyone?
We're just discussing Luke's top.
Yeah, well, I've just noticed I've got a bit of food on it.
I've still got my work uniform, and I've literally just got home from work, and I'd rather be in bed, to be honest. I was just about to have a little snooze, and Luke's like, "No, come on here."
Right. So we should be live on my YouTube channel, my Facebook page, and also the RoadLegends page. We are live on the RoadLegends page. I'm checking that now. That's cool.
Oh, are you? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Live on the RoadLegends page. Hello, everyone. How are we all doing? We all good? I've got to give a shout out to my main man.
Now. Are you really?
Yeah, we are live then. Got to give a shout out to my main man, Josh. How you doing, Josh? Yeah, get your comments in. Get your comments in. We're going to ask as many questions, answer as many questions as we can. We did have Martin in as well, didn't we? But
it took us that long to fix his audio problems. That's
had to go.
Yeah. Is this a bit delayed, or is my mouth chatting too fast for the microphone?
On my page, you look good.
Oh, that's fine then.
Evening, Darren. How you doing? Darren Fellows. Oh, here he is.
Who is who?
Sam K. Who's the better looking?
Oh, obviously me. Hi, Sam. I just see one of my members pop up. Where's he gone? Where's he gone? He's gone somewhere. Never mind.
That's one for you, Jay. Can you see that?
Gary Armstrong. They're all right now, mate. They're all right. They're not too bad. Not too bad. I'm going to try and move away from the camera a bit, but yeah, not too bad. Trev the Trucker.
Ness is in.
Hello, Vicky.
Hello, Aaron. How you doing? Yeah, I'm all right. You all right, Jay?
Do you know what? Actually, I'm pretty tired. I mean, all I've done today, I've just done a really long London multi-drop the last couple of days, but today all I've done is literally a couple of to the port and back twice, and I'm just tired, just ready for my bed, if I'm honest.
So you've been at work today then?
Yeah, I've just done 5 on, so I've got 3 off now.
Oh yeah.
So
you get a nice weekend off.
No, not at all. There's always something to do, isn't there? Always.
Oh, look at that comment. Look, Appleton boys, best RoadLegends out of the all. Debatable.
Well, are we better than the original Road Legend?
Who's the original?
I don't know. I've seen it on an intro somewhere recently.
Where did I see that? Oh God!
Come on, Luke. Come on.
Knob Kelly or something like that. I don't know.
Oh, don't be like that. Don't call him names. I don't. He's all right. Anyway, swiftly moving on.
Keep up with the nice comments. I did see one not too long ago. A comment. I can't see it now, but it was like, who come up with the idea of the RoadLegends?
Well, I think we both did at the same time, but we both you was the first one to mention it, didn't you? Because as soon as you said that, I was like, yes, that's what I've been thinking of doing.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
Does this thing not auto scroll? Obviously not. Right, where's Sam K gone? What's he got to say? No, he's normally got something to say. Right. Wittering Trucker. Hello, Wittering Trucker. I usually like Ned. Oh, actually like Ned. Yeah, I think he's all right, to be honest. He says how it is. Don't agree with everything he says, but I don't agree with everything Luke says either, to be honest.
No, we disagree on a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I think he's an absolute... I can't say that, can I?
What trucks are coming to Harry and Sons? Well, I don't know, to be honest. We got 3 on the road at the moment. I'm sure we'll get more on eventually, but small business. So take it as it comes. Like,
was it how many on the road or off the road?
Next question.
Right. Hashtag more Trucker J. No, you can't use that hashtag for me. That's for Scott. Hashtag more Scott.
Hello there, Jensen. How you doing, mate? How you doing?
Robert Mustard.
Yeah, Robert
I'm sure-
Mustard's in. Look, I've seen that name around a bit.
Oh, just for a few years, mate. You can see how long it's been around. If you see the little thing next to his name, the little red thing, I don't think they see it. But on the actual YouTube, you can see that, and you can see how long they've been subscribed to you.
Yeah, I can't see it on this one.
Oh, never mind. Liam Evans watching on Facebook there. Is it Facebook? No, it's not. I just saw a Facebook one.
When is Except for Access becoming part of the Road Legends? He is hilarious. He is quite funny. I'll give him that.
Yeah, he's very. I'll give it for him. He's very creative in his videos and his ideas that he comes up with.
Yeah, I do enjoy watching his content.
I bumped into him at the services, and I jumped into his truck. And you want to see how much kit he's got in there, so it must take him a long time to do the editing.
Oh, thank you, David. Thank you. I'm not sure who that goes to.
Well, it goes to you because it's not on my channel.
Yeah, I guess it's me. Yeah. Cheers, mate. Oh, there's another one. How's your ribs again?
Yeah, my ribs are all right now, to be honest. Not too bad. Andrew Berry on Facebook said, "How do you like your new truck, Luke?"
Well, the new truck I got is just the one up. Like in terms of reg, it's exactly the same truck. So same as before, really.
Has it got that awful? It's got like a bluish tan dashboard.
No, it's got one of those like wooden effect dashes.
Oh God!
So
no,
yeah, it makes it look a bit older.
You know, you can peel that off and change it.
Yeah, you can buy like extra stuff, can't you, to go on it?
Go for the instead of fake wood, have fake carbon fiber. Make it go faster.
Are you missing going to any events, truck fests?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes, I am actually. I'd like to go to one this year. We'll have to speak to the organisers and see if we're getting invited this year. We didn't go last year, obviously, because of COVID, but
no, we turned it down, didn't we? We were like, it's not really safe.
No, we didn't think it was safe for everyone to come who's coming to watch us. There's get a lot of kids that want your picture, and you can't really social distance and get a picture, can you? You know, it's a bit.
Yeah, that's the problem. Scottish truck drivers in the house.
Jay, what truck are you driving these days? Unfortunately, I've just got out my Renault, but I nearly didn't get out of it because it nearly broke down the other day. But you have to watch the video for that.
Oh well, we got 362 people watching right now.
Oh yeah.
Thank you very much.
Well,
just two blokes on a Sunday, like chatting rubbish.
Yeah, well, I thought we were here to answer questions, so fire your questions away. Try and think of something else other than how your ribs and what truck do you like. Right. This one there from Jensen. Have you seen that one?
Hi, Luke and Jay. You inspired me to create a YouTube channel doing simulation videos, and just realised released my first ever video today. I think that's about to say.
Oh, nice
Fair
one,
play, mate. Yeah, everyone go give Jensen Binney a follow.
He's on Facebook there though. So what's your YouTube channel name?
That's the
Jay's
thing.
Cap Green. We can see through your head.
We're currently live streaming on Facebook and YouTube.
The underneath is green, so I've got a green screen behind me, so it may just disappear. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, the reason I wear this hat, by the way, it's by a YouTube channel called Mr. Beast, and he basically gives everything away. All his YouTube money he gives away. So I bought this hat to support his channel. I don't wear it out in public. I just bought it just to give them some money. Oh, that's one for you, Luke. What did you get her?
Well, that is actually her commenting.
I know.
I gave you the day off. You're in, as far as I'm aware, you're behind the flag in our bedroom watching TV. So you're relaxing. That's your present. What's this one? That was wrong with your other truck's appointment. You drove blah blah. East of the box goes for Georgian, please. What's that?
I have no idea.
I don't understand the question. That was wrong. Sorry, don't understand the question.
Next question.
James Ward, how you doing, mate?
There's one for Here is no way. Any tips for new drivers? I know everyone says this straight away. Just drive slow, take your time, make sure everything's correct and all that stuff. But I mean, it'll all come with time anyway. Just better mute that, Anna. Just take it easy. Just remember, it's not hard. The hardest part about driving a truck is the width and not the length. So just remember that.
Take it nice and slow. You don't have to rush. You've not got anything to prove. You're going to be doing it for a while.
Have you seen Angelica lately? Last time I saw Angelica was at Peterborough 2019. So I've not seen her now. Although she did steal Kev T's pink pen. Don't know why he had a pink pen, but he had one.
He had a pink borrowed, didn't he? And he got stolen.
Don't all these pens get stolen?
Oh yeah, there's a really funny story, isn't there? About the elderly lady.
Yes.
Oh,
I think that's hilarious. I think that's one for a future video or whatever else.
Yeah, a future thing.
Yes.
Leave it there.
We're laying hints out there now, aren't we?
Hi Luke, are you going to fit your air horns to G15 or wait until you got a new truck? Are you going to make a video on it? Well, I won't be fitting them because I haven't got a clue how to fit them. I'm so unmechanically minded, it's unbelievable. So yeah, it's just down to whether the boss puts them on or not. But if I were to get a new truck, I imagine it'd be some point this year.
Do you know, I actually want horns on mine, proper horns, not just the boring Renault one. But I wanted the musical one, the Baby Shark, the Sandstorm one. But it's never going to happen. It's never going to happen because I obviously have a different. Well, I have the same truck, but other people use it, and I'm just not going to put any effort into that.
No, that's just it, isn't it?
Yeah, Mark Taylor. I've been trucking for 22 years, and I'm still learning. Yeah, I can agree with that, Mark. I'm exactly the same every day.
Do you prefer Volvos or Scanias, Jay?
Volvo. It's just a silly question, that, isn't it? I've only ever driven one. I've only ever driven one.
Volvo. Yeah, I
think
one
Scania.
I think one Volvo as well. That's who are the road legends? That is a good question.
Don't know. No idea. Never heard of him.
Five blokes who don't have anything better to do.
pretty much, yeah. That's it, innit?
Will I be doing a video on my Type Art? Well, I mean,
No, stop that now. Stop.
I planned to do it, but it never come across. Although I did change my battery the other day, didn't I?
Actually, you did, Luke. And we was all patting him on the back. Have we got the audio for that somewhere where we actually congratulate you? And it was actually nice. We was actually nice to him for a change, and we didn't take the mick. Well, we did a little. We did take the mick. But at the end, we said we was proud of him for doing something himself.
Yeah, managed to do it for myself.
I need to try the next. Do you know what? I don't need to try it.
Bright lights on the next gens, aren't they?
I mean, I would have a Scania. I'd drive a Scania, no problem. But I'm not really particularly bothered. I'd rather have a Volvo, if I'm honest.
As for next video, I haven't actually done any filming this week. So there won't be one out this weekend. So hopefully we'll get one out next weekend.
So Scott Walker asked if I'm still at Max at AM, but a few people have asked that I'm still at Max, yeah.
Still wearing the maxi top, aren't you?
Yeah, so I've just finished work.
And there we go. That's his channel. Look, Fragmented Fox. That's the one who put the video up.
Fragmented Fox.
There we go. Need to do this more often.
Is that a fox? Oh, it's a coyote, isn't it?
Yeah, it's coyote.
Oh, it's clicking mouse buttons.
So yeah, this is to be honest, I was a bit bored one night, Jay, and I was like, I'm bored. I want to do something. Let's go on live or something. Yeah,
he was.
No one wanted to join me.
I wasn't going to, and I thought if he goes on his own, then I'll be like, oh, I should have gone on now.
Yeah.
And plus, he's kept me awake because I would have just nodded off. I would have just nodded off and woke up at 11 o'clock tonight, and then I would have been like, Can't sleep now. And tomorrow morning,
like I said, Martin was going to be on, and it would have been good, but he had to go last minute, didn't he?
yeah, he did, yeah. And I need to be up in the morning because my car is going in for a service, which is every time I start it today, it says I've missed a service by 280 days, so it needs to go in for a service.
Oh wow!
And it's getting an ECU upgrade tomorrow as well. So Luke got one, so I wanted to get one as well.
Oh, a remap.
A remap, yeah. 45 brake horsepower more, which I don't think is too bad.
No, you'll feel that. You'll feel the difference.
Yeah, well, it brings it up to almost the same as the Mondeo.
What's the Mondeo? As in the brake horsepower? 220. Oh, yeah, not too bad. Not too bad.
No, I don't think it's too bad for diesel. I know you're good at that there. You're good like, no. Oh, mine's 337 or something.
I wasn't going to say anything.
You are, I can see it on your face.
No. I gotta mention Lewis Ferrier here that he's donated £10. Cheers, buddy. Thanks for that. Hi, Luke. I'm a big fan of your channel. When lockdown is over, I would like to experience how it feels to be in a lorry and how it feels because it is what I'd like to do when I have grown up. I think a good way, I think, is if you don't know anyone in the industry already, like a parent or anything, then go to a truck show because I think a lot of truckers are happy kind of let a kid in the truck and have a look, see what it feels like, aren't they?
That sounds wrong.
But no. No,
yeah, well, like you let loads of kids in your cab, and mine was a mess. So I'm like,
yeah, it does sound wrong. Yeah, you're right. It does sound wrong. Yeah, you're right. When I hear someone else say it, yeah, it does sound wrong. But yeah, he's good as long as their parents are there.
Bert's just asked whose money is Lewis using. Have you seen Mussolini? He's obviously he was obviously savvy and got his own money.
No refunds are available. Yes, Wayne, I think it does look nice in red. I took a while to think about what color I wanted, and in the end, I did go for red. So
I won't go for a red car because they always fade after a few years. Yeah,
but do they though?
Yes, I've had a red car before.
Is it a myth or is that true?
No, it does, and then you polish it to bring it out, and again it looks really good again, and then but every time you polish it, you're taking a layer of paint off, so it just looks a bit. Right, next one.
Not my problem.
Just drive with James.
Just drive with James. How you doing, mate?
I think he just messaged me.
Yeah, he just messaged me as well.
Right. Hang on, who's commenting?
Hang on. Not Geely. Not Geely. No, not that one. Not that one.
Who's that?
That one. Who's who?
Who's using the Road Legend? Who's logged in as Road Legend?
It's not me. It's not. It's probably Scott. He said he was going to do something. Is that you, Scott?
It probably is, isn't it? You can see who's in anyway. It could be Kev.
Could be Kev.
Oh, there you go. He's 17 years old. He's got his own money. He's got his own job.
That's an interesting question.
Okay. What are the rate, boys? Well, do you get paid hourly?
Maybe £10, if not less.
Mine's less than £10 an hour, but I put in the hours for it. So at the end of the week, with my night out money, depends if I work a Saturday and a Sunday. I don't mind saying it's around about 600, 650. Sometimes the highest wage I've had for 1 week is 780. That's after tax, obviously. So it depends how many hours you put in, really, and what days it falls on. But as an average, I'd say about 600 a week. Yeah. Which is for the north. I don't think it's too bad. Someone from down south may say, "Oh, I won't get out of bed for that," but it's all right for where I'm living. It's not too bad. I mean, it could do even better, but there you go.
I think with my wage, it's perfectly average. I'd like more. Who wouldn't? But I wouldn't not do it for the money, if that makes sense. It's
Yeah,
perfectly reasonable. Well, I'm on salary, 120 a day, regardless of hours worked. So it depends on how many hours you do. You know, if you do 12-hour days, then it's £10 an hour. But if you do more than 12-hour days, which I do, then it's less.
Well, like today, I've only done 9.5 hours because I've only done a few shunts to the port. But it's nearly 16 quid an hour today. So if it lands on a day on a Sunday where I do 15 hours at £16 an hour, works out all right.
Yeah, exactly that. And sometimes I have short days, and then I still get paid for a full day. So happy days. What about that one then?
Where do you see yourselves in 5 years? Would you consider ever going into ownership? I would like to own my own, but it's a lot more complicated than just going buying a truck. I mean, it's not, and you can just go and buy a truck, but you still got to have other stuff in place, haven't you? You got to have.
It's not cheap, is it?
It's not that. Yeah, it's not cheap. It's your insurance, your tires, whatever. You can have one blowout on a truck, and there's your week's profit gone. Do you know? It's what's sometimes you're like, what's the point in that? So I think you need a couple, really, don't you?
So I do 2 to 3 nights out a week, roughly.
Yeah, and I do 4 nights out. Sometimes I do 5 nights out, depending if what the situation is. If I need to get an urgent one somewhere, I might stay out an extra night running in the morning.
Do I miss Earthline? Yes and no. I mean, it's not a bad job, and the company was good to work for. The money was very good.
What about the other drivers?
Well, the less said about them, the better, I think.
Well, no, you did say there's a couple that were all right.
Most were all right.
You said the rest were all asterisk signs.
Yeah, if I wasn't on probation, a couple of them might not have been smiling by the end of the shift. But no, it was good, and the money was good. It's just for me, it got a bit boring. I didn't really want to do the job. I felt like I wasn't really achieving much, so I left.
I'm just about to click on that one then as well. Yes, I'd love to do European trucking, just for the experience of something different than the UK. I found a couple of companies, but they're paying peanuts, so I wouldn't do it. It's less, it's more work and less than what I'm on now, so I wouldn't do it.
I think my company wants to do European work, and as soon as they can, I think we will be over there. So fingers crossed, eventually. That's how much Trucker Andy's on. Look,
Jay, when did I have a shave? Last week I had a shave.
What's your favourite truck then, Jay?
It's got to be Volvo, wasn't it? Volvo FH for 16. I'd have that.
See, it is a question that I get asked a lot, and the answer is I don't really have a favourite. I just get
the only reason that's my favourite is it's a spacious cab. It's a comfortable drive. It feels like a proper truck. The Renault just feels like a big van, if I'm honest. It's horrible. Don't like it. Even though everyone says, yeah, it's a Renault, it's a Volvo in frock. It's not.
So
not.
It appears my my admin, Keely, is commenting as myself. Cheers, Keely.
What, you giving her your password?
No, she's admin on my page. So you can allocate admin. We can allocate admin for the RoadLegends page. They wouldn't need to log in. We just give them the rights.
Oh, I see. Right.
But it means they can comment. Well, we're all admin on the RoadLegends page, for example. We don't actually have the login details, do we? We just pops up on our phone because we've been made admin. And that's what Keely does.
I don't even know. I wouldn't even know what the password is, to be honest, for that.
I don't know. You reckon the new Volvo FH is the best?
Well, he's right, or she's right.
Would I go back to tipping? I mean, I started off tipping. It's how I got my license, and I have gone back to it recently. I think I'm done with tipping for a little while. I want to do other stuff.
Well, your other one, the original job, wasn't that a bit better though? Because you're doing tarmac stuff, so you was going to different places. But the newer tipper one, you was just basically in quarries and bored.
Yeah, you're right. with the first one, it would be like 2, maybe 3 drops a day, different places. And when I recently went back and worked for Earthline, it would be like 10 drops to the same place, very monotonous. And then the next day, you'd be like, oh god, new day, do something different, and then you're given the same shift. So yeah, very monotonous.
What's that? Chucker Andy's got the new MAN on test.
Nice. If you haven't followed Trucker Andy, go give him a little follow. See the new MAN. What age was I when I passed my car test? I was 17. 17.
Where's the first place you went when you passed your test?
I don't know. I can't remember. I know you probably want me to say McDonald's or something.
I don't. That's the first place I went was McDonald's.
I don't know, mate. I don't know. I turned 17. My first car was a Vauxhall Corsa, obviously.
The SXI, the Beast.
No, just the SI.
Oh, right.
SI.
The SI. So it's the same trim, but not the.
Not yeah.
Yeah.
I had a. I think I might have had SI. I don't know, but yeah, no, I had like 3 or 4 different Vauxhall Corsas. But no, I turned 17 in July, and then I passed in February. So 6 months later, I had my test on my license. Sorry.
Keely's asking something there. Would we rather go work on the ice roads? Not really. No.
I don't know. Like, I don't really like the cold.
Trucks are pigs on ice, aren't they? They're slight little. I mean, without like tires in the UK, they're just kind of like all round tires. But I mean, might get more grip on proper winter tires. But in the UK, slight bit of ice, and the truck just doesn't want to move. So for that reason, I'm out.
Counter question: would you rather drive on ice roads or like desert roads, like Australia?
Desert.
That's what I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather go desert. Kieran Gallagher's in the house. Hello, mate. You can answer that one. Why did you decide to start vlogging?
Oh, well, there's no one else doing it, really. Well, there's a couple of people doing it. Shout out to the Rock God, because to be fair, I always used to watch his videos, and I bumped into him not long ago. So, sound bloke. I started doing it because I was like, well, I'll just kind of share my experience of doing multi-drop on agency, and that was it, really, just to show what I was doing. And if you go back and watch my first videos, I mean, they're pretty bad, if I'm honest. They're all filmed on like an iPhone 4 or something. So it wasn't very good.
I don't know the answer to this. If I didn't have a Civic, I did. By the way, I'm not bringing this up.
Yeah, you are.
Questions are being asked.
Everybody, Luke loves to talk about his his Honda lawnmower Civic.
Lawnmower. What would my next choice be? Depends really. If money was an object, I would love to have an Aston Martin. Would love to have an Aston Martin. So that's my choice. What about you? What car? What's your dream car?
My dream car. I don't really have a dream car. I like pickups and off-roading, and I like a nice, comfy car to go to work in or whatever. And I like different cars. Like I'm quite happy for a sports saloon. It doesn't have to be like a specific race car kind of thing, like the Honda Civic.
Race car.
It's not really a race car, is it? It's just
No.
Have you got any Nuremberg badges? Any Nuremberg stickers all over it yet?
No, Nürburgring, you mean?
Yeah, that's the one.
No, not yet. I don't plan on taking it to Nürburgring. Probably Silverstone at some point.
You're probably insurance to be void as well.
And that's the thing, yeah. You have to get track day insurance if you can. The worst drop done, and have you ever got stuck?
No, we've never got stuck because we got out of it, haven't we? We've got in tight situations, but we've always got out of it.
I mean, I've been stuck in the 8-wheeler doing tippers in the mud, but there's always machines on hand to take you out. I've never been stuck in an R. Oh, actually, yes, I have. Yes, I have.
Oh, have you?
Do you remember I done a delivery to a garden centre once, and I got stuck on grass?
Oh, I nearly got stuck the other day. I don't remember that, no, but I nearly got stuck the other day. My front wheel slipped off the road into very soft mud. It went up to the axle, but I got out of it quickly.
Clinchy bum moment that was.
Yeah, that video. The video's online. I've just not released it yet. So members will see that first.
I am looking to stick with Harry and Sons. Yes. I don't plan on leaving anytime soon. I love the management. They've known me most of my life. I've known them most of my life. So it's a win-win. We're all happy with each other, as far as I'm aware.
Mm-hmm.
Who gave you both a start in the trucking world, Jay?
Who gave us both a start? Well, my granddad was a trucker. Uncle. My other uncle is a coach driver. So I think it's just the big toys, really.
So we're both third-generation truck drivers, aren't we? Not many people know that.
I always wanted to be class. Well, I always wanted to get my license to be from a class 1, but I got an opportunity in the army. I just stuck my hand up and I got it. What's that one? Have you broken your gearbox? No, but I've crunched a few. I've crunched a few gears. No broken one yet. What's the worst gearbox? Is an automatic Actros. They're just awful.
I can't say I've ever driven one.
Yeah, you have. You had one on demo.
What, the mirrorless one?
Well, it's the same truck, isn't it? Mind you, the gearbox software may have changed by then.
Yeah, I think it might have done. Do I miss my MAN, Josh? I think inside the MAN was very spacious. I must admit, it's a lot of space, and it was a double XL as well, which meant the windows were bigger, just bigger inside all around. Don't miss the horn. The horn was rubbish on the MAN. But to be fair, credit's due for JK. The trucks do look nice.
And that truck's still going?
I believe so. It kind of goes hand in hand with that one. I don't miss JK Transport. I actually see him quite a bit on the roads. But I'm happy where I am now. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, there's one from the Rock God. Hey, I was just talking about the Rock God, and there you go.
Is that the same one?
Yes, it is. Yeah, I think it is anyway. Yes, he just bought his own unit. He's actually bought his own unit. Didn't really have much time to chat with him, but yeah, I'd say I watched one of his videos years ago, and he was up in New Mills, South Manchester, and he was delivering to this building site. And I thought, I'll probably never go in there. Anyway, I ended up going there, and he said on the video about this low bridge, and you have to go all this long way around. And I realised as soon as I got to this place, I was like, that's what the Rock God was saying. And it actually helped me because I knew exactly which way to go then.
So I was quite the one that got you into doing the vlogging as well, you said? Yes,
yeah. And I think, I don't know, but I think I was tipping at DSV in Leckensfield, I think. And I'm pretty sure I heard his voice, and I looked round. I thought, is it him or isn't it? I couldn't tell.
Yeah, I know Trucker Andy likes to Rock God as well. He's spoken about him a few times in our little chat.
Yeah.
And there you go. Ashley's seen me old JK truck as well.
Didn't Scott say your old truck was in his yard at some point?
Yeah, one of my old white ones I used to drive was like FXZ 1715 or something, Irish plate. And obviously, a lot of the trucks, well, I say a lot, all of them, all of the trucks were rented from J&B. So J&B rented them off to someone else, and just so happens to be in Scott's yard.
Someone just asked there, it's gone up the screen now, but do we ever go to Aberdeen? I've been up there delivering egg boxes. Have you been up there?
No, I've not been up there. There we go. Look, that's the reg. Is that Scott? I don't know.
It's got to be Scott, hasn't it?
It's either Scott or someone's hacked our Facebook page.
If it says #more Scott, then it's definitely Scott.
Anyone been to Wigan? I think so. Not
Wigan.
I haven't. Yeah, I guess.
Been past it 3 times today, 4 times today.
Oh, there we go.
Best place to get a pie from is Wigan. What's the longest distance you've driven in a HGV? Don't know. In a week, in a day.
Yeah, it depends on like what you say. Like continuously 4.5 hours. About 4 hours 29 minutes or something. But like in a day, yeah, 10 hours driving. So
I think the most driving time, the most distance I've done in 9.5 hours, 9 hours of driving, not 9.5, is probably about 450, 500 miles, something like that. Can't remember. It's been a while.
I not too long ago went from Swindon down past Marlborough and then back up to Route 74. So however far that is.
Route 74 truck stop, you mean?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
That's on the M74. Their sausages in there are horrible.
Well, not saying anything there. Given that RoadLegends have a decent online platform, what would you be interested in trying to get a national standard minimum wage for Class 1, Class 2 drivers? And given the expectation of responsibility.
The problem with that is no one will listen. I mean, who's going to listen? The companies? No. I can't see how we could influence it just by. I mean, yeah, we could share information, but that's about it. We're just here to like show you how the job is really, you know.
Yeah, I don't think we can obviously say we want more money, but I don't think ultimately it's going to do much, to be honest.
Well, it's not. It's down to the company, isn't it? If a company wants to pay you £5, well, minimum wage or whatever it is, if someone wants to pay you that, that's what they're going to offer. I saw one on Facebook for an ADR Class 1 driver, £8.50 an hour. Just so people accept the job at that. The wages will stay at that.
That's got to be Scott.
Relax code rules.
That's got to be Scott. He goes to Dover a lot.
Yeah, no one cares about Dover though. Why isn't he on here? Scott, get on here.
Yeah.
Oh, is he babysitting?
Come on, Scott. Come and join in. Come join in, Scott. I've sent the link on the group chat. You can use your phone. Has the ladies of the night visited you again, Luke, during the night? No. Not the same ladies, anyway.
Yeah, they are annoying and persistent. Twice or 3 times I've had them knocking on the door, and they're just so selfish for waking you up.
Yeah, they knocked on the door at like midnight, and then I went back to sleep at 2 a.m. Just as I was nodding back off again, they knocked, and I was like, "Oh, you're joking."
But it's not just a little. It's not just a little knock, is it? It's a proper, like your truck's on fire knock.
Yeah. What you got? What's your favourite scenery in Scotland?
Landscape. I can't say. It's just nice, isn't it? Like pine trees and that in some places. But I mean, it gets a bit samey as everywhere else in the UK, doesn't it? Really?
Yeah, I think a lot of the scenery up there is quite nice.
I tell you what, there's a place I've been to, not whilst driving the truck, up near East Loch Tarbert and Butte. Really pretty, nice little villages up there. And that's all I've got to say on it.
Oh, there's one.
What's that one? Was it embarrassing when you're sat I've took you to that bridge? No, not embarrassing for me. Embarrassing for the company that made the sat nav. By the way, that was been. Hold on, 1 second. I literally got home today after complaining about that, and they sent me a replacement. So
yeah, fair play to them for doing that. They sent you out a replacement.
Yeah, sent me out a replacement like straight away. So it's a fault with that particular sat nav, obviously, and not all of them.
Because I've never had that issue, and it was down in Cornwall, wasn't it? Somewhere where that happened to you?
Down in towards Exeter, I think, like somewhere like that. Over that side, yeah.
Because I was going down, I was like a day behind you or something, wasn't I?
We was all quite close. Yeah.
No, I've never had the issue on mine personally.
Oh, hang on. Select that one about 4 messages up there from Mark Broadridge.
Oh, Mark Broadridge, that one.
There we go. Yes.
This is something we've discussed, isn't it?
It is something that has been discussed and is certainly on the table for future stuff. along with the other ideas. Oh yeah, absolutely.
We'd all drive. It'd be nice if like company like TomTom, for example, were to sponsor it and pay for it.
Well, that's it. We could have a challenge then, like paper versus sat nav or so. I don't know, whatever. We'll think of something.
That's it. There we go. Let Paul Stapleton. He's the guy who trained me up. Truck School Swindon.
Oh, so it's all his fault, is it?
Yeah, all his fault. All Paul's fault. What one thing would you change in the truck industry apart from wages?
I don't know, really. There's probably a million things that need changing, but what's the most important? I don't know.
I had to do a CPC course yesterday, and there was a driver in it who said that in the 80s.
Sorry, there you go. CPC, get rid of that. It's not necessary. Carry on, Luke.
While I was doing my CPC, there was a driver in it, and he was saying that back in the 80s, you used to work 12.5 hours every day, and then you'd have 11.5 hours off every night, and that was it. There's no reduced. What do you think of that?
Well, that'd be nice, but I reduce all the maximum amount of reducers I can do every week, and that's mainly because for me earning more money or trying to get a trailer to a certain place on time if it's delayed or whatever. Sometimes you go somewhere to pick something up and you're waiting 4 or 5 hours just from to put 2 pallets on.
Yeah, do not trust Luke with a map. He can't even follow road signs. Keely, go off my page. That's not me commenting that.
It is.
Have you been? You're probably out of all of us, Jay. You're probably the one who's probably closest delivering to Northern Ireland.
No, I've not. I've only been to Dublin in a HGV, and I didn't really leave the port. If I'm honest, I drove out the port and back in again. I got my head down. Got family out in Ireland, Southern Ireland. I was up in Cairnryan, Scotland. The port there, which is probably the closest you're going to get to Northern Ireland. I could probably I wouldn't swim, but it's not far. You got £2, Luke?
Yeah, I just saw that. What truck driving school do you recommend? Well, I recommend the one that I always trained with. I always have, I always will. Truck School Swindon. If you just Google them, Facebook them, they'll come up. Obviously, they're in Swindon. I think actually it's technically in Wharton, isn't it? It's just outside Swindon, but yeah, around that area. So yeah, I would recommend them. What about you?
I recommend the British Army. In fact, I was actually trained to drive a wagon by, I think it was the Royal Air Force, but yeah, I was in the army at the time. Trained by Royal Air Force, so it's a bit embarrassing that, but never mind. For my class 1, I passed my test with Stockport LGV Centre with Disco Dave with his dry sense of humour. But it's good though. Yeah, so I'd recommend them.
Who's a better driver out of all 5 of us?
Martin.
Yeah, I'd say Martin. Easy question.
Yeah.
You want to own your own unit?
Yeah.
I think we all do, don't we? We all want to own our own unit eventually. Just the money side.
It's not actually too bad. I mean, I've priced up the Volvo I want, and it's every 6 months you'll look at the prices and they're getting more within range. But it's not just the money. It's not just the buying the truck side of it. It's everything else that has to go with it, which is the pain in the backside.
Yeah, because you've got to do CPC course about that, haven't you? If you want an operator's license, am I right in that?
Well, yeah. Well, it's not. You've got to have an O license basically. But apart from that, you can. So if I had to buy a truck now, I could actually just go to Maxi and say, right, I will solely work for Maxi, pulling Maxi trailers. I could use Maxi's own O license, so I don't need one myself then. And then I'm tied down to just working for Maxi. Which wouldn't be a bad thing because they're always busy. They've always got subbies in and out. But if the work did dry up, then I'd be the first one to not get any work because obviously they got to keep their own drivers going.
Yeah.
So that's a downfall to that. But also could be an upside of saving costs and not having to have your own premises, your own operator's license, and all that stuff.
Who's likely to experience road rage?
I'm pretty used to it now. Are you?
Yeah, I'm pretty calm.
I mean, I've just spent 5 days in London, and obviously the other stuff that goes on there, like idiots and stuff. I've not been phased once by it, so I get used to it in the end.
I find I'm more calm in the truck than I am in my car.
That's probably because you're doing like 50, 55 million mile an hour in a car. Oh, it sounds like it.
Just do the speed limit. Just do the speed limit.
Yeah. I've seen the footage of you doing the speed limit.
Gary Hinches, mate. Thanks for the $4.99. Have you ever delivered to Cumbria? I don't think I have.
Many times. You've collected from there, Luke. You've collected. Yeah, I think you collected the water from there. Just south of Penrith, or just north of Penrith.
I think I did. Yeah, I think you're right.
Prince's, is it? Can't remember. Yeah. Anyway, you have been there.
There we go. Jay knows where I've been. Stalking me. Martin likes motorbikes. I know that.
Yeah, I like off-road bikes, to be honest. Not road bikes.
I don't have a license. I think Kev's kind of into it. I think.
Yeah, I don't know. Have you seen his first project video?
Well, the Focus ST.
It's not Focus.
What?
It's not a Ford Focus, mate.
What do you mean?
It's a Fiesta.
That's the one. Is it a Fiesta?
It's a Fiesta, yeah. It's not a Focus. No.
What's fastest you've ever driven? 56, isn't it, in the truck, I think?
In the truck. Downhill with the good winds, maybe 56 and a bit.
Yeah. Or in a car.
In a car?
Don't know.
You don't really look at the speedometer when you're going fast, do you?
No.
There you go. The speed limit, we've done 70. Fastest we've done is 70.
That's it. 70. Yeah, he says Fiesta ST. Okay.
Oh, there's one from Gary Hunter. Yes, I do. Jay, do you ever get fed up with having to strap down the loads when you collect them from the ports because you never show it on your videos? Oh, thanks for that, Luke. Didn't know you could do that. I do get annoyed with it, but you just got to crack on, haven't you? Really?
When you do that, I can pick my nose when you're doing that.
Is that what you're picking? Is it?
Yeah. Oh. Yes, we're in trucker 70. Always.
Yeah,
especially
around the swamps.
Definitely was not a 1 before that 70 either. Bin lorry yards are good for starting for beginners.
Get a lot of grumpy people. Get a lot of grumpy bin wagon drivers. Didn't you used to drive a bin wagon for a bit?
No, I drove one for one shift.
Oh, was it one shift?
One shift while I was on agency, while I was trying to find work between JK Transport and Irvine.
That used to be really good money years ago. That.
No, I was on the agency, so I think it was like £12 an hour, but I did like 6 hours or something, and they just paid me for 8, so not too bad. I wouldn't want to do it full time.
Just highlight the Welsh trucker Paul one. Who's that addressed to? Is that?
Remember, I met you in the Malvern Truck Show, but didn't get too much to talk to you because you wasn't well by the ice cream van.
I don't know who that's. Was that to you?
I think it might have been me. I had a nosebleed at Malvern. Josh come and saw me while I had a nosebleed as well. Josh Paget, and for some it was really hot that weekend, and I had a nosebleed. So I think that's aimed at me, and also by the ice cream van. So I was probably by the ice cream van. Jenko was in the chat, but he had to go last minute. And Kev's busy doing his nails, I think he said, wasn't he? I think he said he was doing his nails.
In fact, I think he sent a picture of himself doing the nails as well. He is actually doing his nails. And he's not here to defend himself, so you just have to take our word for it.
Yeah, busy filing his nails, he said.
Is that what he said, is it?
Yeah.
Ah,
Oh, that's a good phone, Jay. What's that phone you got? It looks a bit like mine.
have you got a case on yours?
Yeah.
Oh, mine is the it's a fake iPhone.
Fake.
Yeah.
Expensive enough. Least favorite service. Says.
Oh. Many.
Any that charge more than 30 quid. Any that charge more than 25, actually, I'd say.
I think West Thurrock is probably one of my least favourites.
You frozen. Hang on, you're back now.
Oh, we're back.
Yeah, you frozen.
I mean, internet's going through a plug socket, not through the Wi-Fi. Oh, maybe that's what it is.
Just Drive with James says Thurrock is the worst.
Well, Thurrock is the only place I've had my curtains cut twice, and both times I've had the back doors wide open, and I've still got the curtains cut.
Would you do heavy haulage? I would do heavy haulage.
Yeah, I'd do that. There's a company in Stockport. I think it's Stockport where I live. I'm not going to mention it, but anyway, I wanted to go volunteer with them. Ask if they had any jobs. They said no, so I was going to volunteer with them. But then I spoke to a few people who said no, do not work for them. They're absolutely awful. So I didn't go down that avenue.
Yeah, everyone. I'm looking at the comments. Everyone is saying Thurrock's probably one of the worst services.
Yeah, there you go, Moto. Moto. Thurrock is owned by Moto, I think.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Waiter in Trucker thinks it's Thurrock.
I got recurrence slashed at
Ashley
Lim.
Thurrock.
Never had a problem at Lim because if Lim is that packed. Mind you, suppose where Thurrock is, but I've never seen cars flying around at Lim services. Strange on that.
Yeah, Ashley said he's got cut and slashed at Lim. Yeah, that's what you just said, wasn't it?
Yeah. Where was he parking? I don't know. I've never had any problems there. I suppose it happens though.
Do you guys get on with DD? Yeah, we got his number. We talked to him.
Yeah, have a chat with him. Yeah, I was when the COVID's over, I'll be going for a pint with him at some point.
There's controversial question. Are there any vloggers you don't like?
Who said that?
Me. I said
right. That. I was like, I can't see that.
Very controversial. No,
do you know what?
99% all right.
If there's a vlogger that I don't like, I don't need to tell people I don't like that person. Yep. It's none of my business. If I dislike something, I just don't watch it, and as simple as that. I would never dream of going on like thumbs down or slating it to somebody else to try and persuade them they don't like that person. So yes, there is one or two I don't like, but I'd never ever say it to anyone.
Yeah. So, what? You never say it to anyone?
Yeah, I'd never say who they are to anybody.
Ah, right.
You know,
there's only one or two I don't like, and I think everyone knows who they are. So if I talk to them, what are you pointing at me for?
What are you joking?
If I talk to you, then I like you. If I don't talk to you, I don't like you. Yeah. Oh, hang on, wrong one. But as you're there, I'll answer your question. What's required to join your Road Legends group?
Good attitude. Pretty much. In life, as a person, I don't mean like don't be a nasty person or anything like that. Just a nice person in general.
Well, when we met at Truck Fest, didn't we? The three of us. It was me, you, and Kev, and Scott was there as well. And there was just a spark, which kind of sounds a bit soppy, but
that sounds very gay, that mate.
Yeah, well, we just got on with each other straight away, didn't we?
Yeah, but we were talking before that. We had each other's numbers and that. And we were just chatting and trying to get organised for the first Truck Fest that we went to. But we realised once we got there, it was actually a good laugh.
Yeah, and we just similar interests from different locations. It was quite interesting. So yeah, and then we Martin came on the scene and we invited Martin in. It's the five of us at the moment, isn't it? Just as five. I don't think we're going to expand for a while, if at all. But never say never, I think.
That's it. That's it for now. Yeah, at the moment.
Yeah, just leave it like that. Knocking on my door does not get you in the Road Legends. What's that one? Do you ever go to Luke's favorite company, TP department in Northampton? I think that's aimed at you there, Jay.
TP, Travis Perkins.
Yeah.
Not which one is it? Is that the one who complained about you? Was it?
Well, I caught a couple of health and safety issues, but on camera. So
Oh,
they
do you
asked
know
me
what?
to take them down.
I tell you what, there's a few videos I've begun to put out, and I've seen stuff on the video that would definitely get people sacked. So I've not included it in the video, only because of what happened to you on yours, Luke.
Just got to be careful, haven't you?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Travis Perkins are the worst of it, though. To be honest, they really are.
Well, you haven't seen Jay dressed up, have you? Cheers, Paul. Thanks for the nice comment.
RoadLegends wearing heels and driving a truck.
That'd be a view, wouldn't it?
Could you imagine Martin in heels? Toodles.
Oh dear. Yeah, we speak to. Well, I did speak to Scottish truck driver. He was in a group chat for a while.
He left, didn't he?
Yeah, I talk to him every now and then privately. Nothing, not as much as everyone else, but yeah, I talk to him. Good, thanks, Slick. How are you? Have you ever had a bad load or a load that you didn't like? From Tim Brady? I have. Loads of loads I haven't liked. Well, there was a recent one with the tour bag. Stop laughing, Kay.
Oh yeah, carry on.
I had a load the other day. As like a double. Is a single bulk bag, but it was almost the size of like 2 or 3 stacked up, and they were very light. And you strap them down, and it would just push them in together. And it wouldn't be like a rock solid like strap, if that makes sense. It was secure, but not as secure as I would have ideally liked. There's not a lot I could really do about that.
The worst one I've had is it was some kind of hired machines like HSS hire, and they're like these conveyors that take tiles up to roofs. So they're quite long machines, and you can't really stack them neatly in the trucks. Those kind of just piled in, and I just ratchet strapped the hell out of them, took them up to Scotland, and then getting them off again was. I'm glad I weren't driving the forklift, to be honest, but yeah, it was a pain.
Would any of you consider doing a video with Stavros? We have.
Say his name again, Luke.
Stavros.
There you go.
Yeah, no, we have, haven't we?
Yeah, we have. Well, have we?
Yeah, Truckfest Scotland. We were there together.
Yeah.
We've done some filming with him.
Yeah, it's not really like an organised thing. We just happened to be there, really. And oh yeah, because the truck he drives at Truckfest Scotland, the DAF, the one that the old DAF, I forgot which one it is now. But he was telling me about he was telling me about the history of that. Anyway, DAF asked me if I wanted to go around in the arena, take it around the arena, and after Stavros was saying, tell me about the history to it, I thought it'd be better if he does it. So I said to him, you do that and I'll go and get in the 25th anniversary or whichever one he was supposed to be getting in. Because I thought he's going to animate it a bit better than me. He knew the entire history for that truck. So yeah, that was. I think it was best to swap it over.
Yeah. So we have done it with him. Lewis, you're going to order a hoodie and a mug tomorrow. Oh, cheers, mate. Thanks for the £5, buddy. I think you've already done. Have you already paid? I think so.
You can see at the top there.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Paul. Paul's always messaging me asking me for help and advice. Someone reply. Normally he sends it when I'm like in bed asleep and I wake up to them in the morning to the message. But yeah, I try and help out as much as I can. Right, we're going to head off in a couple of minutes. We're going to come off at 6 o'clock. So if you've got any more questions, get them in because we're going. Any of you RoadLegends going to Truckfest Peterborough? Well, we don't know yet. We haven't really been in contact with anyone yet, so we're just waiting to see, aren't we?
Yeah. The contacts. There's a new person who was arranging it last time. There is this time, so we've got to give him a chance to get everything organised first.
Yeah, that's it.
What time are you starting tomorrow? I'm not. Although I'm taking my car for service, so I'm still getting up at the normal time.
Yeah, and I'll be starting about 4:30, I think. Valentine's evening plans. Don't know yet. We'll see. What was you going to say, Jay?
I don't know. I lost track of what I was going to say.
As a non-truck driver, Volvos and Renaults the same running gear, just different cabs. That's what everyone says, isn't it? Volvos, Renaults the same.
It's not. It's not the same. Yes, they share many components, but it's not the same. The software that runs the gearbox is different. The suspension for the cab is different. The steering's it's not the same. There's so many differences, but yet there's so many components that are identical. It's the way they run is completely different.
That's a good question or a good comment there by Keely. There's 480 people watching right now.
I can't even see that.
If you want to see us at the Truck Fest, then email them. Just Google Truck Fest and email them. Say we want the Road Legends there, and we'll hopefully get an email off them.
Yeah, do you know what better we do? Better off to get the email address for them, really, isn't it? Do a quick Google search.
Yeah,
in fact, I've just done an email off them recently.
Yeah, I try and do some more lives, mate. I've just paid for this service I'm using, so I'm paying monthly now for it. So yes, do more lives.
Well, their Truck Fest message on Twitter. Their Twitter handle is at truckfest_live. So I'm not sure if you can see that. Probably out of focus.
Hang on, keep it there. Keep it there. It's green screening you.
It's in it. Never mind. You can see it anyway. Yeah.
Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. I think we've only been live for about an hour, so yeah, about an hour. And it's something we want to do more often as a group, isn't it? So watch this space and and if
I'm out on the road, I can still join in. I can just take the laptop with me as well. So
yeah, that's the good thing.
Yeah, so let us know if you would like to see anyone else join us next time or whatever.
So there we go. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe, drive safe, and all that. See you soon.